Morning, Abotai, Eid of Shabbat Shalom. We now find ourselves within the period of Aseret Emet Teshuvah, the 10 days of repentance. Rabbeinu Chaim Vital quotes his Rebbe, Dari HaKadosh and Sha'ar HaKavanot, as saying that besides for the 3 days of Rosh Hashanah v'Yom HaKippurim, there are the 7 days of the week in Aseret Emet Teshuvah. Make the cheshbon. Let's say this year, Rosh Hashanah was Tuesday, Wednesday. Yom Kippur is a Thursday. So you have all of the days of the week from Thursday, Friday, Shabbat, v'chule, all the way until Yom Kippur. You have all of the days of the week. Every single day of Aseret Emet Teshuvah is then able to be mechaper. You're able to be mitaken. You're able to rectify all of the sins and all of the iniquities that a person has performed throughout all of those days of the previous year. It's a tremendous opportunity. The Gemara in Masechet Rosh Hashanah, Daf Yudchet Amud Aleph, says that the intensity and the quality of prayer during Aseret Emet Teshuvah is like that of Koach HaTzibur, has the power of the Tzibur all year long, even if a person is praying B'chidut. That doesn't mean, obviously, that a person is allowed to pray B'chidut during Aseret Emet Teshuvah, but the quality of the prayer is so much more intense during these days. It's because of that reason that there are all sorts of things that we're careful about during Aseret Emet Teshuvah, even though we may not be as careful during the rest of the year. For instance, Maran Shulchan Aruch brings down an example. He says, even those that customarily eat pat palter, they're not makpid to eat pat Yisrael the rest of the year. During Aseret Emet Teshuvah, you must be careful. Why? Because we're under the microscope. And so on and so forth, for all sorts of other things. A person who's not makpid on Bet Yosef during the rest of the year, Aseret Emet Teshuvah, be makpid. Chalav Yisrael, be makpid. Now, obviously, if this applies to things which are much easier in terms of eating, the things that we consume, obviously our behaviors, the things we speak, the things we look at, we have to be extremely careful during Aseret Emet Teshuvah, because literally our lives hang in the balance. Our lives depend on what we do during Aseret Emet Teshuvah. If a person thinks like that, can you imagine? The Gemara uses the expression during Benunim, Tluim ve'omdim ba'aseret yamim sheben Rosh Hashanah u'Yom Kippurim. Benunim are hanging in the balance. You know, for instance, if a person's on the hanging block, you have the noose around your neck, you're standing on a bucket, and you're waiting there. All the executioner needs to do is kick, the colloquial kick the bucket. He kicks the bucket, and that's the end of the person. That's exactly us during Aseret Emet Teshuvah. We're standing on the bucket with the nooses around our neck, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu has to decide what to do with us. Be'ezrat Hashem, Hashem will decide to release the noose and let us go. But we have to work for that. That's a big deal. That's what Aseret Emet Teshuvah is. This coming Shabbat also has a special name. Some call it Shabbat Shuvah because of the Haftarah Shuvah Yisrael Hashem Elokecha. Sfaradim in general call it Shabbat Teshuvah. It's the Shabbat where we have drashot about Teshuvah, v'chule v'chule, but it's a special Shabbat for us to be able to return to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Be'ezrat Hashem, we'll continue more next week. Have a wonderful day, and Shabbat Shalom V'rach.